Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your what is supposed to be your fated hairdressing career reading, right? For the month of June 2023. However, I realize that God is taking a different approach with your case, okay? It's not that I didn't want to do one of the week by week readings for you, but there's something about your story that God find it's more important for you to understand why you are not being given a week to week fated reading, okay? And I feel like it has a lot to do with your intuition. I feel like it has a lot to do with you having confidence in your own intuition, confidence in your own knowing. Okay, so without me running off my mouth in what I feel, I'm going to let God tell you the reason why it has decided to take this approach with you in not giving you a weekly a week by week rundown. Okay, so what is it that you actually want to tell Aquarius? Hairdressing, when it comes to their hairdressing career, what do you want to tell Aquarius, please? As to why you decided not to give them a week by week fated reading. Okay. So let's see. So how has your relationship with work been? And how has your relationship with God been? How has your relationship with yourself been, Aquarius? Because what I'm getting is you have a lot more power than you're allowing yourself to believe. When I started doing the readings, the reason why they came out jumbled is because I was doing it based on who need to hear from God the most. And as you can see, you were the last. So that means you know a lot more than you think you know. You're a lot more equipped than you think you are to handle it yourself. So let's see. What's the reason why God didn't give you a week by week? Because I want to know too. I know you want to know. I'm not trying to ignore you. When I'm doing these readings, I do them based on me being moved to do them. Because if I'm not being moved to do a reading, then it feels forced. And I just don't feel right doing readings when it feels forced. Because it's like, I could be doing something else with my time, number one. And number two, why am I pressurizing myself? You know? It's not supposed to feel forced. It's supposed to be free flowing. I feel that's another lesson that God is trying to get you to understand. So if you're trying to accomplish something at work and it feels forced, it's an indication to stop. That's how I've learned to read the universe. Anytime I'm doing something and I feel like I have to force myself to do it, well, a lot of the times, then it's like, yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing this or not at this time. Okay? So God want you to understand yourself better. God don't want you to be reliant on outside forces, because sometimes outside forces are not going to be available to you. Okay? Or to us. That's why I don't train my audience to be dependent on tarot. Tarot is here to help us, you know? Oracle readings and that, they're here to help us. It's kind of like prayer. You don't live your life like just praying all day, every day. You live your life from your mind, from your heart, just being who you are. Now, when you reach a tough spot in life, that's when you pray. Or if you want to give a devotion of thanks, that's when you pray. But more time, you just get on with life. So God is trying to get, and you could just get on with life because you feel confident in what you're doing. You're doing what you know or feel you want to do. So, or what you should do. So I feel that maybe you're a bit disconnected from yourself. Okay? You become too reliant on outside forces. And God wants you to get back to trusting in what's inside you. Okay? Hearing what's inside you. 2 more times here. Reading what's inside you. So that you're not so dependent on outside influences. Look at the bottom of the deck. Unconfident. Precisely. So yeah, God did this to try and help you build your confidence back up. Because it's like, if you don't have this, then what are you going to do? And I'm sure by now you will have realized that you have power within. So, on behalf of the Most High and myself, you're welcome. So let's see. Okay. Whew. So we have loser to come out, but I don't even know if it was in the reverse or not. So let's see. Feels correct like this. Okay, so it is in the upright. So loser. Let's see the underlying issue. We got physical health, contentment, self-taught, nonsense. So you taught yourself a lot of nonsense. So your physical state, that will be your financial state, your state of mind, your state of being. It's like you made your bed. You made your bed. God gave you some time to lay in it. And it all stems from your lack of self-confidence. You telling yourself that you're a loser. So you get all the right thoughts, you get all the right motivations, but you choose not to believe. So how do you manage to ignore all the right influences, but take on the energy of the wrong ones? How do you manage to set aside everything that's good, and possibly everybody that's good and positive in your life, but cling to all the wrong ones? What's that about? Because coming next was selective, airheaded. So you're choosing to be empty-headed. So you made your bed. Be happy in it. And that concludes this reading. You have taught yourself a lot of nonsense. I would suggest that you unteach yourself the nonsense so that you could flip this in the reverse. The opposite of loser is winner. You are a winner. God put the right people around you. God put the right thoughts in your head. God give you the right idea. And this deck feels bad with the energy. It's packed with your energy. That's not a nice place to have yourself in. That frame of thinking, that state of being, it's not nice. It's not healthy. You are hurting yourself. God has given you everything and everybody that you need to make this season of your life a successful one. To make yourself see that you're not a loser, you're a winner. So if you choose to ignore every good thing and every good thought and every good person that God has put in your life, for whatever reason, you made your bed, lay down in it for a while, see if you like it. If you don't like it, change it. You don't need tarot. You don't need an oracle reading. You need to listen to what God has put in you and who God has put around you with the positive energy. Because the fact that you're so good at dodging positive energy and connecting to negative energy, it seems a bit like you're doing it deliberately. And I don't have time to waste on people like that. So if you like the bed that you've created for yourself, then I definitely am not going to be wasting my energy. Because do you know how much energy it takes for me to come here and do a week by week reading for you? For everybody. 12 signs. And I have my other channel that I do readings for as well. It takes a lot of energy. And if I'm going to be reading for people who are going to just disregard the information, then I have better things to do with my time. So sort out things within yourself. And then let's see what July holds for you. Alright? So, it is your life, it is your destiny, it's your future. Do with it what you will. Don't drag me into it, because it takes a lot of energy to do these readings. Okay? I want to do the readings for people who are going to use the information to better themselves. So that I don't be wasting my time, especially because I'm not getting paid for it. So if I'm not going to be financially rewarded for this, then at least I want the people them to respect the message and find comfort and inspiration and things like that in the message. I want people to be spurred by the message to make better decisions so that they can create happier lives, so that they can smile not only from their face but truly from their heart, their soul. You see me? So yeah. So you got some things to sort out within yourself, and only you can do that for you. I can't do it for you. I can take the horse to the well, but I can't make the horse drink water if the horse is not thirsty. So when you become thirsty, you'll drink the right water. It's not that it's not there. It's that you keep ignoring the well. You ignore the well with the clean water, and you go drink from the dirty pan. What do you want me to do? Nothing that I could do will be able to change you and put you on the right track. You've already made up your mind. Because you seem to be good at dodging positive and clinging to negative. So, if that's the bed that you want to sleep in, enjoy. Until next time. Bye-bye.